He'll bring it out. It's Wade. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again.
Oh, I read that wrong. God.
The 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the run, it's Carter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Punts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
For real?
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Snag in the middle. It's Cole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get him through the air. It's complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy Heavy pressure lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
It's complete. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for a crease. It's Carter. Fights off an defender. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Durant. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run.
God
damn.
damn.
At the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Carter. They'll mark him down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2, now it's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job.
Bro.
You're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive away.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got room at the 35. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, spins away.
What?
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
Why didn't you dive? Why didn't you dive?
Positive out of a negative. In that time,
I want you to slide,
nice
bro.
job buying time. He's trying to throw the football
What the hell was that?
Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Durant. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking for space. It's Carter. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Carter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Past the 30.
Who got caught?
Low, bitch. At the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
He's going to your fucking zone.
And they're able to hook up there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Had to get rid of it quickly. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the air, it's Durant. Looking down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Field goal is good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He leaves it with the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a...
There he goes.
What the fuck? Really?
The defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Wade. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for space. It's Carter.
Where the fuck
he is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Durant. It's complete on the right side. Really
come back over here and start blocking.
A chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback on the keeper. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Right on the money. down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it. As if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down to this offensive setup, 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Scanning the field, it's Durant. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And that one will give him the lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass.
Oh, my God.
Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little...
They get him up, rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Oh, they're after him.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they take a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, come on, man.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Man, that was
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short.
He's open. He's got it.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it up to 48.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching a quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Thought he had it.
we've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Durant. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the middle.
Oh, yeah, big dog. Oh, yeah, get you 6.
Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Oh, my God.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Mountain of a man.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to slam in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but
and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a map.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that. Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
And back to the air on second down. Quick completion on the out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game, they're
looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. The throw hits the open man, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Woo. Touchdown, Penn State! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocking it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Washington, 21.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent to them.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost the throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. But some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and they put points on the board.
Good
Once
for
the
you.
game reaches this point, you
Good
start
for you.
thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays
What?
that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game.
Oh,
Take
come
the
on.
W into the locker room.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Try to get it to the edge. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. There he goes. Headed to
You
the
would have
end
gotten
zone.
chased down by a fat ass
That's how
lineman.
you finish it off. Scoring
I
on
would've
the
forced you to
final
chase.
play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really